Good morning. It is time for Saturday morning crafting. My name is Luana and I am with Chalk Couture. I'm an independent designer, and if you found me, my page is Little Sister Chalks. I am so excited that this weekend is Memorial Day. I love summer. That is my season. We've got the pool open, not ready for swimming yet. The water's still a little bit cold. We had to replace the solar cover, so we're waiting for that to get delivered. So not time to go in the water quite yet, but it's getting there and we're getting ready, and I'm really, really excited. So what I wanted to make today was a pillow that I could put on my Chase Lounge. There's two of them, so I might have to do another one, but I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to show you the things I have. So Chalk Couture has pillow covers, so no inserts, but just the cover, and that's a great way to save money, to switch things out, not have to have a lot of storage for pillows because they take up a lot of space. So I do like to switch out covers when I can and just use the same inserts. So this is a lumbar, and the size is, let me see, it's a 12 by 24. So it's a nice size, and what I really wanted to put on this for the pool area was this adorable little mermaid fin. And this stencil is called Under the Sea, and it's got the mermaid tail, it's got a sun and a shell, but I really want to use her on this pillow, at the back of her, I guess. So I found these words. This is from an old retired stencil called Endless Wonder. I should have known that. So I think I want to use the words and the tail, and I'm going to tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing, and we can talk through inking. I'm not sure if you've inked before or seen me ink. I already have I'm going to tilt you down because I'm showing you and you cannot see it. So an ink mat inside. This holds the fabric down, and I haven't ironed this yet, so I just like to make sure it's flat. Like I'm going to put words across here so it's flat there, and it holds your fabric and it won't move around as you're inking on it. I have Thrink, oh my goodness, it's a day. I have 3 ink colors. I'm going to use a little bit of eucalyptus. I'm going to use Tide, I think, for the words and for most of her tail. I'm going to do the marbling effect on her tail, so I'm going to use all 3 for that. And then I've got Shimmer Gold. And then I don't know, we'll start. I'm going to start with the words, I think. And let's see what happens. It's kind of a big pillow for the size of her tail, but I really, really like it. So I'm just going to kind of try to eyeball. Halfway is probably about there. That looks about right. So I should have done that, taken the back off before I tried to put it where I wanted it. So we'll have to do that all over again. I'm having a day. I hope you're having a better day than me. It started out okay, but I don't have words. I'm discombobulated here. I don't know what's happening. So if you pop on, say hello. Let me know what you are up to this weekend, if you have any big plans, if you've traveled anywhere or are traveling. I hear it's the biggest travel we've had since, I don't remember what year, but it's been several years, which I guess is not. I'm seeing space, and I don't want. See, it's moving on me, so maybe it's not that sticky. So what I'm going to do, excuse me while I go grab, because I want it to be stickier and not bleed on the pillow. So if you have Chalk Couture stencils, I got my paper towel. We all know I will stick my fingers in the ink. Well, I am going to because I'm going to do marbling, but unintentionally, I always stick my fingers in the ink. So if you have Chalk Couture stencils that are a little bit older, maybe not as sticky like this one, if you take a Clorox wipe and wipe it on the back and let it dry, I have to dig for this. I need a new Clorox. It will get sticky again. So there's a tip for you. Inking is one of my favorite things to do, and I don't do it enough, so I've got to make sure I'm doing more of that because it is fun. I love t-shirts and hats and pillows and dish towels, just so many different things that you can ink on, and pillow covers. So fun. So fun, fun, fun. So I'm going to just move this to the side so I don't get Clorox all over the pillowcase. And I'm just wiping the back. You can't see, maybe you can see what I'm doing. I'm just wiping the back, and I'm going to let it dry. And we're going to hope for the best. So I saw it moving around on me, and I did not like that because I'm sure that is going to cause a bleed. All right. And if you hop on as a replay person, say hello. Let me know you've been here. Let me know if you like my pillow. And please, please share with friends that either love to do DIY or like to decorate their outdoor spaces. I love to give inspiration and ideas. All right, I'm going to go for it. It's not quite dry yet, but it'll be fine. All right, so we're going to try again. That's about the middle. That's better. I don't see, still may see some space, yeah, as I'm moving it around. So I'm just going to be gentle and hope things go well. So I'm going to use Tide for the words. So I've just got my squeegee. I'm going to get a little bit, when I'm inking, because of fabric and, you know, not wanting things, the stencils to move, I always go top to bottom. And I use a very light touch. And you just want to make sure that you've covered the silk screen. So that's where you can, the part that is not the teal color. And just make sure that you don't see any of the fabric showing through. Ink doesn't dry as fast as chalk, so you do not have to hurry. You can take your time. And like I said, I'm doing light touch because this seems to be giving me issues. And if there's bleeding, there's bleeding. And I'm doing it for me anyway, so it's okay. I can deal with it. I really struggle with that. Really am a perfectionist, but sometimes crafting does not go as you planned. And in our designer group, we have a page, everybody shares inspiration and things. We call them happy accidents. And there's my words not working quite yet again. All right, so then I'm going to peel, and I'm going to peel slowly because I can see that end didn't quite cover. So I'm going to just lay that back down gently, grab a little bit more paste, and come back at that letter. That looks better. There are the stencils made with like some spots, so it's not unusual to see, you know, a little bit of that, but I can tell at the top of that S didn't quite go through that bottom of that S. So that's why I go slow. You can kind of see where you might need to go back and just touch up a little bit. The W needs some help. That one looks good. And as you get to the end, it's a little bit harder because it's just going to lift up on you. And I'm just going to hit this R one more time with some ink. Let's see. That looks good. All right, so that's done. I'm going to put this aside. Hopefully it sticks to the edge of my table. So there's the words, Endless Wonder. And now I'm going to grab, I didn't cut the back apart. I tried to just slice through the stencil on this, something different. See if it worked, but I can feel, I could probably even see, yeah, I can even see it. The back is almost coming apart. All right, so I've got the mermaid tail, and I'm going to put her off to the side. I was going to put her to the edge, but the ink mat doesn't go that far, and I'm not going to mess with it now. So I may just put her a little bit more this way. And I'm going to press her down. And this is where I get messy. So I'm just going to make sure there's no bubbles, and that this one is a brand new stencil, so it's very sticky, and I'm not seeing the space that I saw on the other one. So I don't have to be as careful. And because we are using the stencil on fabric, we don't need to fuzz. So sticky is fine. You can get it off the fabric without any trouble, without any stretching. So that's what we worry about when we're fuzzing. All right, so what I'm going to do for the marbling technique is I'm going to dot some color around, and then I'm going to use my finger and rub it in. So I want mostly tied, so I'm going to start there. And I've just got stir sticks in each of the colors, pick up a little bit, and then I'm just going to place it around. I do want mostly this color, so I'm going to do a little bit more. All right, and then we're going to take the eucalyptus and we're going to do the same, but a little bit less. And then I'm going to do the gold and do exactly the same thing. And then we'll get a nice marbling. I have room to put gold, and I want some gold in there. I want some nice marbling, and the colors will mix together. I want some in there, like a little bit more on the tip. And I just stuck it in the blue. All right, that's good. And now I'm just going to start mixing, and I just use my finger and I go in circles. And just grab. I might need more paste or more ink, because it is not. All right, maybe I should have grabbed there. I don't think I put quite enough down. And we're just mixing up and see, I just stuck my fingers in the words. I am hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. Sticking fingers everywhere. And I'm just going to go back and like pick up some of the colors if I don't have enough. And again, I'm going to make sure that all of the silkscreen is covered as best I can. So this will be tricky because now I have ink on both hands. And I'm going to put a little bit more paste down. Or ink. I keep saying paste. It is ink. All right. It's hard. Now it's hard to tell what's not covered and what is gold, because it's giving me the same kind of. That does not look covered. Neither does that. All right, I'm going to start peeling. I'm so mad I have ink on this hand too. All right, and hopefully you can kind of see. See, I need more. I guess I'll use a different finger. I need more here. And I'm just, again, going slow so that I can back up and touch up. And it's hard now because now I have ink everywhere. I may have bleeding here in the center from the scales. Oh no, they kind of look like that on the stencil. Alright, I need more at the top. It's hard to tell like what is dots from the stencil and what is dots from not having enough ink down. Alright, I'm going with it. She's off. Before I pick her up, I'm going to clean my fingers because I am a mess. I'm just going to spray a little bit. I brought some water with me. I have to clean that off too. Apologies, because I didn't think well, I knew I would see, and it's probably where I stuck my finger. Oh well. I should know. I always stick fingers in things. But I did not think I'd have to clean both hands, so I only have one paper towel. We'll see if it works. We'll see. I don't want to pick up the pillow and have ink fingerprints now. Hopefully that's good enough, and I'll pick it up so you can see it. All right, there's a paper towel. I can use that. Still wet. All right. So there we go. Let's stick the bottom part in the ink jars. So you get the idea. I will let this dry. I will heat set it so it's permanent, and then I will stuff it and come back tomorrow because I'll probably put it out on the deck and you can see it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and celebrate with your family. Honor those who've given everything for our freedom and our country, and be safe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.